before anything else, I hope you're having fun blocking out my videos. I hope you're having fun shadow broadcasting in the background while I am doing my videos. I hope you're having fun copying my iOS, my camera, my videos, my pictures. I am Christopher Wood. I am 6-year revenge retaliation full physical identity theft victim with 100% proof from very seriously dangerous homosexual police, very seriously dangerous criminal doctors, justice of the peace, 3 mental health workers, registered sex offender junkies, with them 4 Ontario provincial police, and other cops. Human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking, torture crimes, brain injuring, mutilations, kidnapping, sex assault, false arrest, arrest refusal, extortion, lies, time buying, cover ups, medical file falsification for treatment refusals, discrimination, medical blacklisting for cover ups, assuring everybody gets away with their crimes against their victims without any help or proof. August 2019, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, I was shot. XOPPT. He was driving a white Jeep Wrangler. He went by. He waved at me. I waved back. When I waved back, a black truck pulled up beside him. They pointed something and shot it. As a matter of fact, I've been seeing the same black truck lately. They pointed something, shot it. It went into my right ear. It started to move through my head to my occipital lobe, up through my skull to my frontal lobe. I was getting burning. I was getting shocking. My skull was invasively split into sections as well with 100% proof. Very serious deforming, very serious identity changes I have been through. 2 people who are involved with the police as well are actually family members. Once again, Ontario Provincial Police cops who are guilty of first degree homicide, life taking, and attempted life taking, financial thefts and frauds, identity thefts and frauds, torture crimes with low life junkie pieces of shit garbage who cannot be arrested without $22,000. Once again, ex chief or commander, year 2019, that drove the white Jeep Wrangler. Staff Sergeant, years 2019 2021. Kidnapping and sodomy, sex assault. Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss, Constable Ward. Christine Schultz, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Napanee Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS. Shelley Hafner had me kidnapped May 27, 2021, 24 hours after me asking for help. Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Kane 7224. Lennox and Addington County General Hospital doctors who are guilty of first degree premeditated attempted homicide, torture crimes with the intent to commit and cover up through the file falsifications, the discrimination, treatment refusals, and blacklisting. Girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS, and conveniently works at 3 hospitals I had treatment refusals from. Dr. Tatiana Vakadinovic. She also goes by Dr. Margie V. I treatment refusals at Belleville General Hospital, Kingston General Hospital, KGH, and Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, including being even falsely charged to prevent anything legal on the cops and doctors. Also was in an attempt to turn everything around, and also in an attempt to give me a criminal record, which they wanted. I had no criminal record or history, no association. with any cops prior to crimes taking place and me speaking about it. Had not been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot and everything happening to me. My mother, she was also stalked, tortured, and her life was taken. She was given cancer and her life was taken. And I said it was happening and how and the outcome of it. And it happened. Her life was taken. It was premeditated with intent through Spencer Mills 14716 and Stacy, a mental health worker, Kingston AMHS, now by a low-life piece of shit who was a sex slave trafficker for this ex-chief or commander that had me shot. He was stalking children daily at Tim Hortons for sex slavery. He has many alias names: Bill Wooldridge, Bill Cooldridge, Bill Delarosa, Bill James Bubbles, Stephen Maven, and Robert Cross are some of his alias names. Thinks that he and I were switched at birth. Thinks that he is my dad, was calling my mother mom. Very sick and twisted. Lives behind the law office in a duplex, or was, bald glasses, on Bridge and Center Street in Napanee behind the law office. Now bald glasses, sometimes a goatee. Blair Hardy Kane, or Blair Kane Hardy, alleged OPP supervisor. He is a meth trafficker. He's guilty of raping a woman in 2021 at 45 Dundas Street East, Napanee, Ontario, apartment 3, who is now deceased. He is guilty of attempted welfare fraud. He was trying to collect welfare using my address, no association with the low-life piece of shit till I found out what was happening and I reported it. He is guilty of very serious brain injuring against me. He's a stalker, a meth head, meth trafficker, very seriously dangerous, once again guilty of stalking, torturing, and causing my mother's death with the one known as Bill Wooldridge, Blair Hardy Kane. He is a piece of shit lowlife. None of these people can be arrested without $22,000 either. There is a Bert Hustler. He is a schizophrenic. He is a permanent meth psychosis. He is a crackhead and a morphine addict. He used to date my wife after we separated. Very seriously obsessed and jealous of the long hair I used to have. He thinks that I am his girlfriend, Maggie, actually. Jason Van Alstyne, he is a stroke victim. He is guilty of first degree premeditated attempted unaliving against me with the intent to commit identity, disability, and insurance fraud. He is a crackhead, sells laced fentanyl between Napanee and Kingston, committing overdose homicides with addicts and homeless because they're easier to cover up. He's also guilty of a possible life taking in 2021 against a guy that was very well advertised on Facebook. Even Tyler Teabag Lake, he is approximately 35 years old. He's guilty of arson attempts on on my previous address that I was living at where I was shot. Guilty of throwing blood on my address with another named Isaac. He's guilty of death threats through stabbing. He's guilty of brain injury, me being involved with my identity theft, 100% provable. I have pictures where I look just like him so I can prove my words. He is guilty of torturing and stalking and causing my dog's death March 24th, 2023, with a Raymond LeBlanc who lives behind Mamma Mia's Pizzeria in Napanee, Ontario. Approximately 55 years old. He is a stalker, a child groomer, a meth trafficker for Robert Kane. He is guilty of torture crimes against me and attempted homicide. Robert Berry, he is a laid-law truck driver. He is a possible serial killer, bald, glasses, crowbar, mustache. He and his boyfriend are guilty of sex assaults. Two of my cousins, Harry Hartwick and Dale Hartwick. Dale Hartwick is involved with the intent to commit homicide for drop charges for a stabbing he committed against his wife or ex-wife's boyfriend at the time. He personally told me this before he realized what he had said to me personally. And his boyfriend, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, he is a redhead. He is guilty of blinding me in my right eye, skull splitting me, identity theft against me, provable as well, and how it is being done through these lives from the police after I was shot. I can also prove through their DNA. I get daily urine and feces torture going through my body, through my head and my face. I get radar hypoxia on a daily basis, numbing me down while I am going through very serious provable changes on a daily fucking basis. Excuse my language, but and while it is happening, I am getting burning. I am in excruciating pain, and there is nothing I can do about what is happening to me. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken from me. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing. It is the police, criminal doctors, and their junkie lowlives who are committing these crimes and having them covered up, especially against poor, elderly, disabled, and homeless. Lies about being suicidal, self harm are not true in any way, shape, or form. Lies about drugs I do not do. So they can use those fucking lies and narratives when they're torturing their victims and committing identity thefts and homicides with low life junkies. They can use those narratives to cover up the fact that they were homicide victims and not suicide or drug overdoses, using their badges, positions, and conveniently their criminal doctors who are more than willing to aid them in covering up their crimes, the lies, the time buying, and more against them. There is others involved who are guilty of threats, intimidations, death threats, threats against my family members as well, my nephew, and recent threats against my wife as well. I am also the end of my bloodline. I have stuff inside my head. I have tubes inside my head now or something that could be very provable. I have what feels like a cap inside my skull now. I can't even shave my head. My razor sticks to my head. I am magnetized, for fuck's sakes. All of this started to happen to me after I was shot. Once again, I had no surgeries, had not been to a hospital or a doctor prior to being shot in almost 7 to 10 years. Once again, no association or criminal record with any cops prior to the crimes taking place against me. I spoke up about the human trafficking, the homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and possible money laundering out of the Star mission. And I became a target in the 6 year, not going to say victim, but victim of these low life pieces of shit while trying to get arrested, charging, trying everything and being stopped, including private prosecutions, only to find out the justice of the pieces involved, threats, intimidations, obstructions, accusations. Police are also involved in causing victims homelessness as well because it's easier to commit their crimes and traffic them and commit the homicides against them that they are committing and getting away with it. forcibly confining their victims, pretty much having them held hostage to the point where they cannot go out unless they're with someone under serious threats, just to have witnesses, like for fuck's sakes. Everything has been done against me and I've been stopped every step of the way while going through this. I was consciously aware, consciously awake in every way, shape, or form, in thought, movement, net, everything. Shot, and all of a sudden I'm being turned into a freaking vegetable. It feels like every single day of my life is Groundhog Day, pretty much, where I have to try to remember shit. I am losing childhood memories as well. I was having a lot of problems today, remembering even stuff from my childhood. So the damage is being fucking done to me while I am being completely and totally brain screwed from these low lives to get away with it. And the longer this goes on, the more time I am going to be more physically changed and I am going to be screwed, and they are once again going to get away with it. How many others has this been done to and you've gotten away with? There is also another guy in Kingston, Ontario that's involved through it as well. He is an ex-prisoner. Name he's an ex-prisoner from Bath for child sex offenses as well and child pornography. Congratulations, you low-life pieces of shit. There's also Sean McKay as well. Nobody can be arrested once again because they can prove and implicate everybody involved. I've been forced to support these low-life motherfuckers as well, and I can prove my words too. Bank thefts against me while going through this for the identity theft and the disability thefts and frauds. Congratulations, you motherfucking pieces of shit. This is the revenge retaliation against me in every way, shape, and form. You've proven your point that you have no care or concern for life. You've proven your point just exactly what you can and will do to commit your crimes and get away with them at every single expense. The lies, the time buying, of course, you're buying time for the transfers in hopes to avoid arrest charging for the crimes you are guilty of, the buying time in hopes of deniability while still 100% guilty. This is Ontario Provincial Police in Napanee and other cops and their family members as well. September 14th, 2025. Anything more happens to me, I guarantee I will do a video tomorrow and I will look different than I do now. But anything more happens to me and it will be 100% revenge with 100% proof from these low lives because nobody can be arrested or touched conveniently once again because they can implicate and tear down the little human trafficking, sex slavery trafficking. How many children have you actually done this to as well as middle-aged men and had the lives of elderly taken and had it covered up through your fucking criminal doctors? How many others? I am Christopher Wood. I live Deserano, Ontario. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation, human traffic, sex slave traffic, full physical identity theft, brain injury, mutilation, kidnap, sex assault, falsely arrested, of course, to prevent anything legal to turn their crimes around on me and to try to fuck me over. I hope you're happy with what you done, you psychopath pieces of garbage. Well, I'm losing more and more of my memories and more of my childhood. I've had serious body mutilations. My food, when I eat, my food goes to the right side of my body, not my left. It feels like I get air plus the piss and shit going through my head, expanding my head. I have balloons in my head now, it feels like, and also holes in my head with the tubes and stuff that goes down the back of my fucking neck with what feels like plastic or something. Yeah, it's plastic or something over my head. If I could go to a damn hospital, all of this could be 100% proven too. All very true, all very real. I've been trying to get arrested and charging for these crimes against me for the past 6 years with 100% proof. I just ask once again, when this is said and done, do not bury me in a ditch. Do not throw my body into a ditch. Because you've already proven, everybody has proven what you can and will do to commit your crimes and what you can and will do to cover those crimes up, to get away with them using your badges, your positions, your threats, your intimidations, your obstructions, and everything else. One way or another, I will come up with the $22,000. One way or another, I will get arrested on these fucking bastards. And one way or another, I will also see criminal cops and doctors, every single one of them, their family members, and the junkies involved, all locked up where you belong. You are threats and dangers to society because of your positions. When people disappear, families are murdered and missing. Excuse me. It is police involved crimes. I have been through full physical identity theft, and that is possibly what is being done to these victims as well. They are going through full identity theft while being completely and totally changed, completely and totally brain injured, while possibly being slave trafficked, sex trafficked, or possibly a lot of other things as well. Take that into consideration. This is very serious. I am not saying this as a joke or to disrespect anyone in any way, shape, or form. I myself am an intended homicide victim from these low lives. Be safe, everybody. Hit the like, share, subscribe. And to the ones who are blocking this out, go fuck yourself. Love all, hate none to everybody else.